Hello and welcome to the viewers of Piluputv. This is Vikram Koluru and today is April 12th, 2020. And we have a very special guest in front of us. I was fortunate enough to watch his film just last night and I had a lot of fun watching it. I watched it with my kids. This is a perfect picture for watching along with your kids. This is a perfect family movie for this kind of situation when we're all hunkered down in our houses. And to talk with me here today is one of the stars of the film. How are you, Aryan?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. It was so nice to watch you on the screen, especially when I was told that this is somebody who is a relative of one of my friends. It just gives a little more exciting feeling when you watch on the screen, right? So,
Yeah, thank you.
uh, how many days has it been since the movie was released?
It's been it released on April 10th, so it's been
2 days?
two. Yeah,
Yay! I
two.
watched it on the second day then. Nice. It was good. It was good. So,
Yeah.
is this your first movie or have you been doing this
This is
before? Well, what's been your experience?
well, so I've been acting for a while now. I've been acting since I was 5. But this is my first movie, so it's kind of a dream come true, you know?
Yes, I can believe
Uh,
it. So when you say you started at age 5, I know you are too young to tell me how did that happen. Maybe I need to ask your mom or dad. But what was it? What is the first thing that got you into this at the age of 5?
Well, okay, so what happened was me and my family were in the mall and we were scouted by like a talent agency. They're like,
Mhm.
"Hey, come over to our classes. Maybe you could enjoy them." And my parents
Okay.
were like, "Okay, sure." And I started enjoying them. And yeah, that's how I got into acting. After the classes, we started doing it professionally, and it's
So
been working.
it sounds to me somewhat similar to what the plot of the film was, right? You go sign up for some challenge, you just want to try it out. Of course, you didn't have any special powers here. You have your own powers.
Yeah.
So, what else have you done in between? I'm assuming you're what, 11-year-old now?
I'm 13.
Oh, you're 13. Oh, wow. Okay. So, eight
Yeah.
years already in the industry. So, what else have you done in these 8 years?
Well, so I started out with commercials and stuff, kind of just
Hmm.
getting the bearings, and then I moved on to guest stars, co-stars on TV shows. I was on Jimmy Kimmel a few times just to do some small skits. I was on Will and Grace recently, actually. That was
Oh, wow.
really, yeah, I got to work really closely with them. It was super fun.
How busy does this keep you? You got. I assume you go to school. So, how
Yeah, I
busy
do.
does this keep you?
Well, as of right now, obviously things aren't very busy, but when we were still out and about, it's pretty busy because there's like seasons kind of. There's pilot season, and then things kind of die down, and then they get back into it. It's really random, but it always keeps me very busy.
So I'm sure you have to talk to your teachers and school principal about whatever is coming up outside this, and when you go to the assignments or filming, um,
Yeah,
how does
there's
that situation go? Is it awkward, or do they understand what's going on? How does it go?
Well, I go to a school meant for artistic people. I go to OSHA, and so there's like conservatories there, and
Okay,
I'm in the acting conservatory, obviously. Uh,
okay.
and they're very understanding, yeah, especially the conservatory teachers. As long as I get my work in on time, they're cool with it. However, I've been absent a lot, due to filming and stuff. So
Don't worry. I am not going to ask your grades right now on this TV. So uh, you're good. You're good. So let's come to the movie itself, right?
yeah.
I watched the main event yesterday. Like I
Mhm.
said earlier, it was a really fun-filled movie for kids. My own kids thoroughly enjoyed it. And when I told them that I'm going to talk to you today, that they were just jumping with excitement to talk to you later. But talking about the movie, so how did that happen? How was the audition? How did you get to know about the movie? How was the audition? What did you go? What did you do?
So, I mean, it really started out like any other thing. I got the audition from my agents and managers. They're like, hey, just pop on over, do the audition, and we'll let you know what happens. So I did the audition. Nothing special. We waited. I got a call back, and we were, pretty like, yay, this is good. It's a movie. I'm getting a call back. So we went to the callback. So basically there's like rounds, but there's more rounds for a movie than there is for like a TV show or something. So I made it to like the final rounds, and we were super excited. And then one day my friend was staying over with me, and we got a call, and he was he was being very funny about telling me, and he just kept dragging it out. He's like, well, I have something to tell you. And he finally told us, and I went berserk. I was like, yes! Ah!
Yeah. And so what are friends for, right? That's exactly what they
Yeah.
do all the time. So, did you know the other actors in the movie, the Kid Chaos and everybody else before, or is this the first time you all met?
Well, I knew one of them. So basically, he was the son, Leo. He was the son of one of my coaches, but
Okay.
everyone else was like native or like they were local to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really know them, but we got along really well. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I saw good chemistry between you all. You all really look like classmates going to school all together, and then all four of you got
yeah,
chance to go to this movie and make a movie. It just felt like you all knew each other for a long time. That was good. So
yeah. Well,
yeah, I think that's the right question. How long was the filming? What was it like?
so it was the entirety of the summer, because luckily it was perfectly placed in the summer, so I didn't have to miss out on any school. So it was
Okay.
about 3-ish months.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So moving forward, I mean, now that you got into the films, does your how should I say, your profile, does it get go up a level into any different thing? I mean, how do you want to present yourself when you want, say, one of your dream roles? How would you want to present yourself now?
Well, I mean, I guess I would obviously want to present myself well, but the fact that I've done a movie does help a little bit. It doesn't help a lot because there's obviously I'm battling like every day a lot of really talented kids for like big roles and stuff. So, but having done a movie does help.
Okay. So do you do any special training other about this acting anywhere?
Well, yeah, yeah. So like I said, I first got into acting through classes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've been doing coaches for like, let's say I have like an audition for a series regular or something, which is what I'm really trying to get, what I'm trying to get now. We'll private coach for it. And
Okay.
it really helps a lot, yeah.
Which one was your toughest audition, would you say, until now?
Wow, that's a hard question. I don't really know.
Let me make it easy for you, or good for us, easy for you. Um, would you would you want to just reenact one of your auditions for us right now, just for us to see how you would do it?
Okay, yeah, sure. So I'll do I'll do my Will and Grace audition because I did that recently and it's still in my head. So basically, so the character is a very uptight, very smart. He's like a 9-year-old kid who shorts apple stalks for a
Okay.
living. So
Wow.
he's a kind of
Ah.
kid.
Okay.
Yeah. So first we got all dressed up. We did makeup, hair, and stuff. I was in a button up with some formal pants, a bow tie, and stuff. And we went over to the audition, and the casting director was the one who casted for the main event. So I was like, "Hey, it's super great to see you again." And she's like,
Okay.
"Yeah." And we got so we did the formalities, and I had this script in my hand because during on audition, it doesn't really matter if you have the script in your hand or not. Just like be memorized. So I went through it, and she was super, super like impressed. She's like, "Yes, good job, good job." And it's nice to show off your personality to the
Right,
casting
true,
director.
true, true. That's true. So now that you are home, you're not doing much out there.
Yeah.
Um, how is how are you killing time? Let me ask that.
Watching TV and playing video games. Mainly. I'm a 13-year-old kid.
So you didn't feel like, oh, you know what, I missed a lot of classes. Maybe this is time to catch up.
Well, we're doing online classes, through Zoom mainly.
Right, right.
I've been learning magic tricks too in my spare time. I've been just doing some trivial things like reading, drawing a little bit, hanging out with my parents, playing card games with my friends online. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay. What do you say is your dream role when it comes to, let's say you are an adult now, you're not a kid, you're an adult now. What would
Hmm.
be your dream role to act?
That's easy. A main in a series. I want to be a series regular. That's
Okay.
all I really want right now.
So you're not thinking about being in films like one of the superheroes in the Avengers films or anything like
A
that, right?
Marvel film would be awesome.
Oh,
That would
oh
be
yeah,
crazy cool.
right.
But like a lead in a series on like a really famous channel that gets super successful,
Hmm.
that is kind of like the dream job.
Okay. So let me ask you a little bit about your family. How many siblings do you have?
I have none. I'm an only child.
Oh wow, everything to you, right? You're the special one.
I get all the attention.
Oh my, okay, there you go, there you go. So, what do you want? How do you say your the support from your parents has been when it comes to this? How much do they help you with the both sides, the academic side and all this current new life right now?
They do like 90% of the work, honestly. My mom drives me to LA. She reminds me, because I am a forgetful little child. She reminds me about all my deadlines, my submissions. She helps me do my homework. My dad is super, super helpful when it comes to schoolwork, math, science, stuff like that. And they just put up with all of my crazy shenanigans every day. And I'm super grateful. Yeah.
Few more years, just few more years.
Yeah.
Just put it put up with you, and then they'll be like, oh, phew, done with him.
He's gone. Thankfully,
He's
it's
gone.
over.
Yeah, he's a superhero now. He can just take care of himself. Will be good. All right. So, when it comes to anything else other than acting, do you like to sing? Do you
Oh
follow
yeah.
music? Okay. So, are you good at singing?
I mean, I
Not to
think
put you
I'm
on the spot, but if you are, then I'm going to ask you to sing.
I think I'm good at singing. I love doing magic too. I think I'm pretty okay at magic.
Okay.
And I'm a player. Yeah.
Would you want to show us any magic trick today? Are you prepared to show us any magic trick right now?
Yeah, I mean, I always carry my cards. Like I
All
have them
right.
with.
Let's see then. I'm ready.
Okay, so I just want you to tell me stop whenever you want. All right. So I'm just gonna run through the deck just like that. So just say
Okay.
stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Here, that one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and just memorize your card.
Okay. Got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, great. Can you confirm that that's your card being put into the center of the deck?
Your hand is hiding it. Can I see that
Oh,
clearly?
sorry. Can you see it?
There. Good. Yep.
Good. Okay, great. So I'm just going to put it into the center, just like that. I'll give the deck just a couple of cuts. I'm going to just shuffle it really quickly. Okay, so I'm going to basically do the same thing. But before I do that, are you familiar with the term intuition?
Intuition?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. So I'm just gonna run through the cards the exact same way, and I just want you to tell me stop whenever you want. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm just gonna run through the cards. So just go ahead and say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yes.
one? Are
Yes.
you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and see what that card was. Was that your card?
Impressive.
Thank you. I was
Job.
like,
Good
really
job.
I was like, oh God, no, did it go wrong?
No, I for a moment I thought that you were redoing it because you were doing pretty much the same thing. So I thought you were
Oh
redoing it.
yeah.
But then it is, oh wait, oh no, it's not the redo. He's finding my card now. Okay, that
Yeah.
was good one. Good one.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. I thought you just remembered another trick for us.
Oh, I mean, I have more if you
No.
want.
Oh, yeah, sure. One more. Why not?
Okay, sure.
Why not?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is before I even start the trick, I just want you to say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
That one?
I can't see it. I think that's
Yeah,
on your
no,
side.
I'm not gonna show it to you just yet, because we're gonna do something with that later on.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
there's nothing else inside the card box, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this random card and just put it into that, all right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, so now we'll get on with the actual trick. So once again, just say stop whenever you want.
Okay. Stop.
Here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and memorize that card.
Got it.
Got it? All right, now I'll put it somewhere to the center of the deck, just like that. And I will give it another shuffle. Okay, so basically this card, this magic trick is called the ambitious card routine. The reason it's called that is because the card you chose, even though I don't know it quite yet, is actually the most ambitious card in the entire deck. What that means is, so I've shuffled your card into the middle of the deck. And now, that was a bad snap. Just like that, it's come to the top. Was that your card? So the Seven of Clubs is the most ambitious card in the deck. So let's just say I put it into the middle, just like that. No breaks, no nothing. It's back again.
Excuse me?
In
Do that
fact,
again. I want to see that. How did
yeah,
you do that?
do one more special thing.
Okay.
So remember we picked a random card at the beginning and we put it into the box, right? So that card was actually the Seven of Clubs.
No. You know, when you were putting it in, I could see that it was a jack of spades. But how did that change to that seven? How
It's
did that?
magic.
Good job. Good job. Very good. Good job. Good job. So, do you know what we do here at Piluputv?
Yeah, you kind of interview people, right?
Yeah, we interview people. We bring out the talents that they got, just like yours. We also make our own productions, and we webcast to everybody here in the US. So I think we would want to see you on our Piluputv one day in one of our programs, if you don't mind, if you have time.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome.
Yeah, we should work this out together. This is going to be a great opportunity to work with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Have an original production, and maybe you could be the lead in our series. Your dream.
That would be awesome.
Right there, you go. That's your entry as a main lead. All right. So Aryan, I'm really glad that you made some time to talk to us today, and I was glad that I was able to watch the movie yesterday. I never had this kind of an experience. Yeah, I do watch movies with movie stars sometimes, but not like this. This is really nice. So
no,
Good. So to our viewers, is there something that you want to convey?
Um, well, I guess if any of you guys want to get into acting, I just wanted to say it's a very like you have to be very dedicated toward it. Get some training, and you have to be very passionate about it. It's a time-consuming thing, but
Right.
it's a really really fun thing to do.
I know,
Yeah,
right? Okay, good. Thank you for the inputs, and please keep in touch. Like I said, we'll definitely try to,
yeah.
bring you in one of our programs, and maybe that's going to be a highlight for us. And good luck with your future.
Thank
I
you.
do want to see you as one of the Marvel heroes, or maybe
I
Pixar, Disney, some hero there. I do want to see you there.
hope
It would be a fun time.
it definitely.
Congratulations for the movie release, and great job.
Thank
Do
you.
share to your friends about your movie. It's a good movie.